gave you my heart with the kid. Go take an apology. End of the year, you got power. Don't tell me you're proud of me, even when you getting tired of me.
Coming right up, the Wizards. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. Hi, folks, this is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. So a moment now to see the story for Karl Anthony Towns.
And he's gone cold over the last 10 games, guys. His scoring numbers are down, and he can't seem to get out of this rough patch. He's got to get himself going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. Here's Carrington. Knocks down the long J. Well, we don't like to talk about injuries, but it's changed the projections for some teams, Brent.
It always does, BA. I mean, there's something that's going to happen throughout the course of the year that doesn't just change your direction. It gives someone else opportunity. And when you have a really strong system and you have players who believe in the system, they can step in and sort of pick up where it is that that player has left you off due to the injury.
Now here's Brunson. Here's Towns. It's hauled in by Carrington.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
To the middle. Here's Sarr. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Wow, for having that frame, OG Anunoby can get up.
Pass to Champagny. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win. Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Sarr pulls it in.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Pass to Carrington, stolen by Bridges. Shot from 12. Another one falls for New York.
Timeout. Consistent shooter like Bridges loves to get openings from the mid-range like that to get his rhythm.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. We look at the last month's premier teams on the fast break. New York in 5th.
This team has been playing at a fast pace offensively, and it's worked out for them during this last month.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
They swipe it. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Brogdon. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Bridges passes to Brunson. And he converts the layup.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Carrington. They still need this. They get it back. Here's Champagny. 6 to shoot. He shoots a 3. He buries it from 3. Knicks leading by 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. And it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll. And no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Allie, thank you. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. Brunson's got his second basket of the game. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Knicks?
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Washington shooting their first free throw of the night.
Personal foul. First team foul.
One shot.
At the line for Washington. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Now here's Brogdon, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Here's Carrington, Anunoby covering, 4 on the clock. 3-pointer is up from Brogdon. Towns with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Takes a 13-footer. The rebound by the Wizards. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
And guys, we know that you come into every game with a chance of winning, but they were just totally outclassed.
Tough thing about that one is they also were playing a poor opponent, so no fire in that game, and that sticks with you a little bit.
Now here's Brunson. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington. Outside Hart, fires the 3, hits a 3-pointer. Hart's got 6 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Your Wizards use that stick to the floor.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at New York. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And of course the Wizards, far behind in the standings.
You know, for the Knicks, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Now here's Anunoby. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Hart from long range. It's hauled in by Carrington.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Champagny. Washington again can't hit. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. They're leading by 8, and that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him, and you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Washington with the ball. That's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Down low. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get.
Timeout, timeout.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
So both teams making some changes here. The first free throw is good. With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
5 on the clock. It's Kuzma with the miss. New York leading by 10. All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Thank you, BA. Today, the development is out in Brooklyn on the Nets trade with the Los Angeles Lakers. They are very excited to add D'Angelo Russell to their roster. He can bring them some more outside shooting, a guy who can make some smart passes. And as far as they're concerned, I'm told this deal, they believe, takes them to the next level offensively.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Now here's Hart. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Wizards in Washington.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. The Knicks have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. Outside Hart. Achua with a screen. And Hart is good for 3. Hart's got 11 points.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
There's the screen by Kuzma. Pass to Valanciunas. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Washington making a change here. Butler's checked in.
Second team foul.
Line the lanes. Line the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Now here's George. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Knicks leading by 8 to the paint. Here's Sims. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Butler. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Back to George. Beyond the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Inside. Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. You got a long way to go.
And he knocks down the first one. Mikal Bridges checked in for Toppin. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Bridges. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Third team foul. Shooting for New York, Mikal Bridges. One shot.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Achua against Kuzma. Nifty move. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mikal Bridges. First
Mind the
personal
lanes.
foul.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
At the line for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma. One shot.
And that one misses. Here's Payne. And so it's the New York Knicks ending the quarter up 10. Defense is setting the tone. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Wizards trail by 10. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Kyle Kuzma out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Corey Kispert, and it's Brogdon in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Valanciunas is one of the bigger men in the league, and he loves to live in the paint.
Brunson passes to Towns. Rejected by Valanciunas. Kispert outside. Pass to Coulibaly. Valanciunas with it. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Anunoby. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Anunoby's got 8 points.
Really solid in the catch-and-shoot game. Anunoby always ready to fire.
Pass to Kuzma. And here's Valanciunas. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And it's Coulibaly missing. Knicks leading by 11. Takes one from 10 feet. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
And through the years here, Bridges getting better and better at shooting off the bounce.
Kuzma for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Launches a 3. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Coulibaly. 11 points for him last game against New York. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league. Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. As the season rolls on, let's look at the leaderboard. The best bigs from beyond the arc. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
And we all love to talk about floor spacing. Well, this group of bigs provide exactly that, which is what makes them so special.
Yep, and once you do that, you're going to open up the lane. And with the threat those guys pose on the perimeter, an opposing defense has no way to deal with that.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Back to Brunson. Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Washington. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Coulibaly with it. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Sarr misses. And Brunson's got the ball here for New York. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Here's Brogdon. After the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Coulibaly. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Washington shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. New York leading by 11. Pass to Hart. Now Towns. Bridges outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Bridges has got 12.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Brogdon against Brunson. Right wing. Outside Brogdon. Three-pointer from deep. Brogdon!
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
That's good from Bridges. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards trail by 13. Pass to Champagny. Brunson against Brogdon. There's a screen. Now here's Coulibaly. To the inside. 4 on the clock. And he comes up with a bucket. Carrington's got 5 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Bridges outside. Outside Brunson. Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. Here's Bridges. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. 16 points for him.
Yeah, so far the defense has not learned much from the lessons Mikal is teaching them.
Here's Brogdon. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Back to Hart. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist of the night.
Gritty play by a gritty player, Josh Hart. Hard to deny it.
Now here's Brogdon. Give him 8. Brogdon with a strong finish.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Outside Hart. High post Towns. For 3. It's hauled in by Carrington.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Washington shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. New York leading by 12. And Bridges, here we go. Deflected.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Brunson passes to Towns. Another shot. Bridges misses.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 10.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Champagny, the pass to Brogdon. Takes the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Brunson. Bridges outside. There's the triple. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Bridges has got 12 now in this quarter.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Back to Brogdon. Ooh, Brogdon getting inside.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Outside Hart. From outside the arc. Offensive board. Towns passes to Anunoby. Here's Brunson outside. It's not going to go for him. Wizards trail by 15. Now here's Koulibaly. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for two, Koulibaly.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Butler's checked in for Brogdon. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Brunson. And no luck that time either. Knicks leading by 15. Outside Anunoby. Achua with a screen. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got his first 3 points of the game.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Back to Butler. Pass to Champagny. To the wing on the left. Puts it up. And Butler the bucket on the assist by Sarr. Sarr's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, good floor recognition from Sarr. Encouraging to see him working on his passing like this.
Now here's McBride. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Champagny, the pass to Sarr. Here's Koulibaly. And it's off from 3-point range. New York leading by 16. Pass to Bridges. Achua with it. Koulibaly brings the double. Hart passes to McBride. Count that one. McBride's got 5.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now here's Butler, and it's rejected. Bridges down low. Koulibaly defending, and the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 21. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And again, Washington, no good. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Three-pointer, Bridges. He drops it from range. He's got 24. Mikal Bridges has been on display for New York. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
All right, let's get right into the story of the first half, and it's been the play of Mikal Bridges.
Bridges might not be the biggest name on the team, but ask anyone, he's a certified baller. Great start to this game.
One of the best two-way players at his position. He's a rising star. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5.
Well, Brogdon just has a great feel as to when he should shoot it. Most of the time, it's in rhythm and within the offense.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And that sends Jalen Brunson to the free throw line. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Now here's Anunoby. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. They set the pick, down to 5 on the shot clock, and it's Brogdon missing. New York leading by 23. Pass to Brunson. Back to Hart. Here's Towns. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns, shooting 1.
And that one falls for Towns.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And so it's New York with it, following the score by Washington. He was all alone on that one. Hart's got 16 points now.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
To the middle. Koulibaly. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. Outside Brunson. Back to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. It's Hart on the wing. Off the mark there with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Brogdon. Here's Koulibaly. To the paint. Here's Sarr. Outside Brogdon. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 11. And Bridges, here we go. Blocked! And they'll keep possession. Outside Brogdon. Pass to Carrington. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Carrington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Here's Bridges, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
The line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And so he hits both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
For Washington, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Right here on the 2K leaderboard, the best rebounding teams of the past 10 games. In the third spot, the Knicks.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Sarr passes to Brogdon. Shot is up. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Hard to guess what Brogdon is going to do, but I love the control he plays with, especially in the screen and roll game.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line.
Mikal Bridges taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bridges. Bridges hits them both. Here's Brogdon. 17 points in the game. Outside Koulibaly. Back to Brogdon. Fires for 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
A reminder to the defense, Hart will drive if you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Brogdon. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Here's Carrington. Sends it home from three-point land. Carrington's got 8 here in this quarter. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns down low. He's got 5. Hart passes to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. Rebounded by Brogdon. The Wizards have gone 5 of 11 in this third quarter. Pass to Champagny. Here's Sarr. Takes a three. And it's New York with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
The kick out to Brunson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Gets the three to fall. Bridges has got 31 points.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Now here's Coulibaly. Anunoby covering. Here's Carrington. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Carrington's got 11 in the second half. Right side Hart. He's got a piece of it. Here's Sarr. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Here's the pick. Anunoby for three. It's hauled in by Carrington. Washington has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Brent, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team, and hope for the best.
For the Wizards, Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Champagny, and it's George in for Coulibaly. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Anunoby. Washington on D. Hart passes to Brunson. Achua with a screen. And again, the Knicks missing. Wizards trail by 21. Here's Carrington. And a strong finish with two hands.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Washington has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. And it's Brogdon missing.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Now here's McBride. He's got 5. No good. Unable to win this run.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hart. Outside McBride. Achua with it. Valanciunas covering. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, Achua is a fighter out there. Come at him strong, and he'll double down on his selection.
2 shots.
First one falls. Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time.
And Precious Achiuwa plays with some serious fire. I mean, he's the type of guy you love having in your locker room.
Brogdon, the pass to George. Pass to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brogdon. The Knicks with the rebound. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
A demonstration of how tough Hart is, willing to accept contact and really work through it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Washington has got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the third quarter. Brogdon with a screen on Hart. Kuzma for 3. Fires in the triple. Kuzma's got 5 points.
And Kuzma spacing the floor nicely, patiently waiting and knocking down the 3.
Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 17. Basket's good. Brogdon's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Now, Brogdon's got a nice all-around game, and you don't want him to get going. He'll add to the point total with this kind of rhythm.
And it's Achiuwa, that time on the assist from Hart.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Brogdon. 19 points in the game. And there it is for him.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. New York making a switch here. Shamit's checked in.
The line for 1, Malcolm Brogdon.
That one misses for Brogdon.
And the veteran leadership Brogdon offers is tremendous. It's clear his younger teammates listen to what he has to say.
Now here's Achiuwa. He's averaging about 6 points per game. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they kick off a road trip in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder.
And you know, for that matchup with the Magic, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Kispert. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to George. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by McBride. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. Achiuwa with a screen on Brogdon. New York again can't hit. Well, the Wizards shooting around 52% since the start of the third. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Corey Kispert taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. Outside McBride. Pass to Achiuwa. Shoots over Valanciunas. And so it's the New York Knicks, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More 2K action in just a moment. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy for you.
And defense is so important to Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. That's just fundamental basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Jonas Valanciunas out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. Then it's Kispert, and it's George in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Kuzma for 3. It's rebounded by New York. McBride's got his 4th rebound in this one. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Now here's Kispert. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Kuzma for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Anunoby's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Valanciunas. The Knicks have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Brunson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And that's where Brunson gets a lot of his baskets. He just thrives in the mid-range.
And here's Valanciunas. Cashes in the 12-footer.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Oh, man, that is just easy for him out there at his size with that kind of touch. That is money.
Now here's Achua. It's blocked.
And how about Kuzma, the defensive energy he showed to get to that block.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Here's McBride. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Coulibaly. Kispert outside. Now George. Here's Valanciunas. McBride covers. Clock at 4. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. The 3 from Valanciunas. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
The 3-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Pass to Achua. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
Oh, the shot no good by Kispert. The Knicks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Bridges outside. Pass to Achua. Uses the glass on the layup. Achua's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, they're shoulder to shoulder down there. Achua comes out the victor.
Here's Valanciunas. Now here's Kuzma. And he can't get that one. Achua with some nice D. Brunson passes to Achua. Anunoby for three. Hits the trifecta.
Anunoby showing some confidence, believing in the work he puts in.
High post, Valanciunas. Back to Kispert. Pass to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. To end the run. It's tipped. Brunson with it. He's picked up by Kispert. Brunson misses. Washington has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. For New York, they've gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Washington. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Valanciunas. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force and finishing through contact.
Here's Brunson. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, BA. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Here's Kispert after the basket by New York on the other end. Here's Valanciunas. They grab their own miss, and that one drops for him.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outside Achua. Knocks it loose. George with a steal. Koulibaly on the wing. Stolen by Bridges. Inside.
Anunoby with great size at his position. He's a wing that is not afraid of getting hit inside.
First team foul. Shooting for New York, OG Anunoby, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And a lot of appreciation about OG's game, right? A hard-nosed defender who can also get you buckets at times. He's always willing to outwork you.
Towns, he's checked in for New York. Hart comes in for Achua. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Some young players coming into the league, they lack experience in truly big games. Brent, do you think that's a disadvantage?
Well, it could be a disadvantage, BA, but how do you get to replicate that competitive environment unless you get there? And so with every experience, young guys typically who want to achieve greatness, embrace some of those biggest moments, watch and learn, and that's where you grow the most.
And it's Washington with the ball. After the basket by New York. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Sars checked in for Washington.
Karl-Anthony Towns, second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Jonas Valanciunas. 1 shot.
There are ways to get a guy like Jonas Valanciunas to be aggressive in the game. You got to feed the big man, so get him the ball earlier, get it to him often.
And Brunson gets it to go.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
From deep, Sar. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And Washington making a change here. Champagne's checked in. New York has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Pass to Bridges. Towns taking his time here. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Brendan, a players' league, you think there's a point at which players have too much say?
Well, I don't know, BA. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
And so Towns nails them both. And it's Washington with the ball. Pass to Carrington. Here's Champagny. Left side, Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 6th rebound on the night. For 3, Bridges. Washington with a rebound. Koulibaly's got his 4th rebound in this one. Sarr passes to Brogdon. Here's Sarr. He's covered by Hart. Out left to the wing. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Sarr. Brogdon's got 23.
How about Brogdon? Doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
And Anunoby for 3. It's hauled in by Carrington. And for the Wizards, they're shooting just 37% since the 4th quarter got started. Pass to Champagny. Here's Sarr. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
The importance of getting your 2nd NBA contract is something players often cite. Brent, did you feel that way?
No doubt about it, BA. I mean, it's a stamp of approval that you belong at this level. Of course, it gives you a lot of security for what you want to do for your family and for yourself. But man, that's acknowledgement that all that hard work has paid off.
Hart can't hit.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Koulibaly on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Shoots over Hart. And another basket for Washington.
You got to be leery of Brogdon. He takes good shots most of the time and knows when to let it rip.
Outside Hart. Bridges outside. Back to Hart. Pass to Brunson. Launches it. Rebounded by Champagny.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Hart passes to Brunson. Outside Anunoby. And here's Bridges. Wing shot on the way. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bridges has got 9 points now in the 2nd half.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Knicks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Mikal Bridges.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Here's Sarr. Back to Koulibaly. Pass to Carrington from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now Bridges. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensively. We did a great job. We got the 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's reveal our player of the game, Mikal Bridges.